Hi, and welcome. We're the Weasley sisters. This is episode 98, not 97.
No, I
I'm
didn't change
naturally
it.
Nitty, aka Jessica.
And I'm Allena, aka Starnits. Today is January 28th, 2014, in case you didn't know. This is our weekly podcast. If this is your first time watching, welcome!
Hi.
Thanks for watching and checking us out. If you're a regular listener or watcher, thanks for coming back.
So grab your knitting or spinning or crochet or whatever you're doing and craft along with us.
Yes.
So, I think this is going to be called the Allena Show
Oh, why?
because I've done nothing.
Oh.
It's not a good.
It's the end of the month, so
Yeah,
that's when I shine.
yeah, and I don't have much to talk about. It's kind of
Though I'm feeling far, far behind. Okay, so I have a mojo.
moving on to Mojo, finished objects.
Yes, I have mojo. Actually, for the first time since for a while now. I had finished 2 chapstick cozies and I turned them in.
Woo!
I turned them in for flying, and I took pictures of them in the girls' pockets, and then I had them stand on their heads.
I saw the pictures. It's kind of funny.
So I don't have a picture of it. I have them. They're the one for Bella is hooked onto her coat, and Madison's is hooked onto her thing,
Cool.
her phone. So then I was like, I have chapsticks that need cozied, so I made myself one, and this one was on my keys, but I took it off to show you guys.
I like the colors. Did you dye that? Is that the Tonks hair?
Yeah, this is the stuff I used for Dawn's fingerless mitts.
Very cool.
And then I have my cabled hat, which you will notice is not slouchy.
No, it's not.
And I'm wearing it.
Why is it not slouchy?
So on Saturday, I was working on it, and I said, oh, I'm going to try it on because it's actually long enough to see how it will look slouchy. And it pulls in so much. I should have put like seed stitch instead of just pearls between it, and it looked ridiculous. Like, so bad. I was like, screw that, and I ripped it out, and I made a regular hat.
It looks cute. I like it.
Thank you. But, I mean, I'll just have to make myself a different slouchy hat. And I have not turned this one in, because I'm not quite sure where I'm turning it in at. I might do Muggle Studies, or Defense Against the Dark Arts, whichever one it is. That rotation class right now.
Cool.
Because, Quirrell would have worn this to London or something like that. For mug studs.
Yeah, I'm handing a hat in for that.
Because you have like 10 of them.
Only 4.
Only. So that's all that I finished.
I finished and did not bring down the green hat that I showed you last week. It was supposed to be for me, but Chloe claimed it. So yeah. So
Seriously?
It's hers.
You need to beat those children.
I know.
Those are my hats. Don't touch.
That's okay.
That's okay. I had to make this hat because my other hats were stolen by my evil
I
children.
must have cast on like tights because it was like it fits her better, so it works out fine.
That's cool.
And I know I can make another one fast, so it's fine. But that's it for me.
And you have this pattern written down?
Yeah, it's on my project page. I want to make it into a PDF. I have pictures of hats. And it's just like a basic, easy, chunky, or more bulky, actually, slouchy hat pattern that I've worked in, I think it was like 3 different stitch patterns. So I thought, I mean, it's not hard to do, and I'm sure everyone can like think of it on their own, but sometimes people like patterns. So I thought I'd just make it into a pattern.
Good, because then we're going to do a hat along.
Okay.
I just decided everyone's first project for February will be a hat.
Okay, so that means I actually have to do that.
Yes. You have a week, and then we're going to do a hat along, and we'll come up with hashtags, and we'll tell you them our next podcast.
Sounds like fun.
And then we can, like, seriously awesome it out.
Okay. So that
I just decided that right now.
right. No, I was just thinking that, okay, that was Mojo. Now we're on to whips. Works in progress.
Works in progress.
I can go. I started a chapstick cozy tonight.
Sweet.
It fits my finger.
That's how mine are. And then after a while, like, I put it on this finger when I'm making them.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
My fingers start to get cramped because you're going like this and you're crocheting, you know?
Yeah.
And so I have to put the chapstick in it so it doesn't, like, cramp my fingers.
But I'm using, it's cupcake yarns, I think. Let me see. Oh, no. Cakewalk yarns, sorry.
What's the colorway? Cool.
Is that seeable?
Yeah.
It's just a sock yarn, superwash, nylon. I like it. It's
so you, like, actually, like, got out a new skein to make yours?
No,
Mine
actually,
was, like...
I didn't. This, it looks full. This was from a tour de sock pattern that was two colored, but this, it was, like, just the checkered part, so it, like, used, like, you know, probably like a whole 5 grams of it. So it looks like full ball, but it's a little gone.
Okay. Because I was going to be like, dude.
No.
Sock yarn scraps, that's what they're for.
Yeah. No, I just saw it and I was like, I like that color. So that's one of the things I'm making. I've been working on Leah's blanket for my newt a lot.
Awesome.
Let me get it up here. I am just about at 75% of my newt. Like, that's how much I've worked on it.
I'm kind of, like, jealous.
Like, remember I was only, like, this far last week?
Yeah. Holy crap!
It's quite big.
It is. I'm like, you need to come here and spread your mojo.
Well, okay, so here's the thing.
That sounded really great. Okay. Mine out of the gutter. Sorry about that.
Here's the thing.
I need to get some, like, work in progress stuff going on.
Well, I couldn't, this, for my order mission, which I'm not going to show you because I showed you last week and it's in the exact same spot. I'm dueling someone in Slytherin for it, but we set our goals, which I didn't really think about it when we actually set them, like a week past when the actual clue comes out. So, like, the second clue for the mystery along shawl that I'm doing came out like on the 20-something. Well, I couldn't start it because of the duel till the 27th.
Oh, like, you can't start it until...
No, because, like, you have a start date, and then whoever finishes first, like, posts and gets the 2 stars or whatever. I don't know. This is the first time I'm dueling. So, like, I was like, okay, I can't start it. Like, I really wanted to. I'm like, nope, can't start it. So I'm like, crochet, work on the newt. And, like, it's been almost a week of that. So, like, all I've had to work on was the blanket. And that's how it got so far. And it was portable as it was small.
Because you have 6 classes already?
The chapstick cozy will be my 6th.
Okay.
I have 4.
And you did Quidditch?
Yeah, that was done.
Okay. Then it's okay to work on your newt.
Yeah. So that's why I was like, well, I'm cranking this thing out, and I did. Because then once, you know, classes start up in a few days, I won't be able to work on it that much. And I need to start, it's already, I mean, yesterday I could have started the order mission, the second clue, but I was busy and didn't. Excuse me. So yeah, so I have that, the new blanket, the order mission I'm not showing you, and I already showed you the chapstick cozy. That's it.
Okay.
But I need to hand in classes. That's my goal for tonight and tomorrow, to hand in classes. And figure out where to put 4 hats. And a baby sweater.
Well,
I kind of did. I have, like, a Google Doc that I always write down the classes and what I do, and I link to them and stuff just so I know when I hand them in and stuff. So I think I figured out where I'm putting things, like the stories to make them fit. Might be kind of lame, but that's how I roll.
Mine are always lame, so go for it.
So yeah, so that's all I got.
Okay. Sorry, my nail broke, so I had to look in my project bag for a nail file because all of my project bags have a nail file in them because almost always these your nails snag and you need a nail file.
That's actually really
So then
smart.
you get these small ones with those stickers. Some of the stickers come with these small
What
ones.
stickers?
The nail stickers
Oh,
come with this thing. So I just take them out of the nail sticker package and put them in because they're small.
that is actually really smart, Alina.
I am a smart person. Not that I get much done. So my Stitch Surfer may not look like it got very far, but that's because it didn't.
Oh, it grew like an inch or so, or
Right,
two.
I'm now surfing to the right, which when you put it on your foot, it'll surf to the right.
Okay.
Oh, I pointed that way because it's going that way on the back, but it's really going right.
Yeah, and I
See?
don't know how if it flips us or not. It's pretty either way.
So,
Are you still liking it?
yes, but I haven't had a lot of time to work on it. I have been working on my order mission, but it's over there, which is crochet, and I put that attached to my my purse so that I have it with me when we go out.
Yeah. Are you making good progress on it?
I don't know. To tell you the truth, it's about this wide, and I have like half of the first skein is used, so I guess it's going pretty far, right? That's far.
Are you using all three skeins completely?
Yeah.
I think you need to set weekly
Yeah.
goals.
You think? Okay, and I'm not going to show you my order, my owl, because it's the same,
Okay.
and it's just stockinette.
You're not going to show it to us?
It's stockinette stitch, back and forth, takes forever.
Yeah, it does.
In the round is how I roll. I don't like the back and forthness. And then I started, for my cardio knitting, I started another chapstick cozy because they have two chapsticks because I lose them all, so I
Yeah.
buy more, and then I lose them and I find the other ones. So I figured I would have them and have chapstick cozies everywhere. So this one I started when I was cardio knitting, crocheting, I guess. And actually I started twice because here's the first one, and it was too big.
Oh.
So then I
Well, I
started
guess I should test mine out on a chapstick, eh?
a second one. Like I just increased too much and I was going to pull it out, but as I was pulling out, I broke the yarn. So I have a little hat for a Barbie or something. And then I have this chapstick cozy.
I just kind
And
of
I'm
made mine
like
up.
loving this yarn because this is the yarn from a couple terms ago. Shayla Mist was trying to get like a tonal striping, and she dyed this one for me, and it goes from light green to dark green to my favorite color green and then back to light green. So I thought I would make a chapstick cozy for that. So there you have it. It should be done fairly shortly. I'm saving it for my cardio knitting
That's
tomorrow,
smart.
or maybe Thursday. I
I
don't
should
think I'll
probably
do
do
it
that.
tomorrow.
Oh no, I'll have my order mission.
So yeah, that is it. Yeah.
Cool.
And
Spinning?
can you see there's like what, 4 days till the end of term? I mean class.
Yeah, I think 4.
I'm not gonna finish.
Right? Let me see the.
Like these I would need to finish. I guess I could work on them. I can knit socks in 2 days. I
You
mean,
can't.
I have done sock wars and stuff.
You just gotta sit and knit the whole entire time. That's all.
I
It's
do.
possible.
Yeah, but I've been doing a lot of sewing because I
Mm,
have had special orders and stuff that I was fulfilling. So
that's good.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
we
good to
well,
be
we really actually
responsible.
have 3 days.
Okay, well that's good. It's good to be responsible and not a lazy knitting bum like I like want to be. So, responsible, make money.
Yes, that no, that's good.
So, that's all the works in progress. Like my Shalom cardigan, I haven't even touched it because that was my plan is to do the Hermione cardigan for my owl, get it to 50%, order the um zipper for it because I want one of those I want the zipper to fit and I'm probably going to have to order it
Uh,
special size. But I want one of those breakaway ones, like for a cardigan. The zippers that break away, the bottoms break away.
oh, I hear. Okay, I'm sorry.
They,
I was
they are
like
not connected.
not. I was
Okay.
confused. I get it
Well, I'm
now.
not really making much sense these days, so that's okay. So then, my halfway point of my owl is to have the Hermione cardigan fronts knit and the sleeves halfway.
Okay.
And halfway for owls is the end of next month, but I want to have it at least halfway through next month.
Yeah.
My goal, I was hoping to have it earlier rather than later, but life hates me. It just does. So, you know, I'm not gonna, I'm not there. But I mean, I need to finish these sweaters because it is cold outside and I need some more sweaters than the plain, boring ones that I have.
Yes.
Just kidding. I need new, boring ones to wear. Because the Shalom cardigan's kind of like a grandma-y, like, it looks kind of grandma-y. With the yarn I'm using is like a tweed yarn.
Oh, okay. I'm like, it's not a grandma-y sweater.
No, but I'm using a tweedy yarn, so it looks kind of grandma-y. And then the Hermione cardigan.
That's not boring. That's
No,
cool.
it's not. But that would be the interesting one.
Okay.
Okay, they're not boring. They're totally cool. I just need new sweaters. But I'm not a size 2, so it takes me a long time to knit sweaters. Sucks. That's all I have to
Impossible.
say about that.
Sorry. Okay, so spinning.
Spinning. I will get off of that and get on to spinning. I am spinning right now currently because when life gives you lemons and you're having crappy days with kids fighting all the time, you spin and watch Netflix because it makes you feel better. And that's what I do. And so here, let me stop and show you the ball. So I started on the second half of this bat, which isn't a bat anymore because I unwound it and wound it into a ball. But this one's the center pole, and I'm on the teal. It's pretty empty in here. See? Hole.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on the teal, and then it goes to like a dark grayish green, and then a green, and then blues. So I'm almost there.
That's awesome.
And it's going really nice because it's like a nice, soft, well-processed fiber. Like, some bats are kind of, like some fiber, okay, just the fiber that I've processed myself because I obviously don't wash them hot enough because they still sometimes have lanolin in them, so they're hard to spin. Like, you have to, like, really work at getting them to draft.
Yeah.
Which my goal over the summer break month, actually, my goal is to get a sweater drying rack. Okay, this has to do with fiber prep, so this goes in the spinning section, is to get those sweater drying racks that look like trampolines, but you stack them on. They're for sweaters.
Yeah.
So my goal is to buy some of those because I don't have any.
I have
Then,
those on my Amazon wish list.
oh, well, I think they have them at Target, but there's no Target around here, so I was going to look at Walmart and see if I could find one. Anyways, back to my story. I'm going to buy those because I have to buy them because I don't have any. Then I'm going to go down to the basement and get the tubs of wool that need re-washed. They're clean. They're just a little lanolin-y, sticky. So even though I started processing some of them into bats, I'm just going to re-wash those, put them in my things, and just put them like in the sink and just wash like small portions, I think. Because I think where I got into trouble was I did
Too much.
half a fleece and half a fleece, and
Yeah, it can't wash properly like that.
So that's what I'm gonna do. I haven't decided if I'm gonna use the Unicorn Power Scour again to trap that lanolin or not. I think it's pretty clean. I think I just have to get it super hot. So that's what my plan is. Sometime over a break month.
It's a good plan.
Because you don't get points for processing fiber, so unless we have a washing class, then I will do it.
Or if it's an owl or
Yeah, which I didn't do that as an owl because I have all my owls except for detention. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm spinning. That's all.
awesome.
Are you spinning anything?
No.
What's up with that?
It's been almost a month and I'm feeling.
Hello, you had like a 6th class and you did a chapstick cozy? And this whole week you've been, I must crochet and not work on my order mission. You should have said, I must spin.
I should have. Spinning requires sitting down and I
I'm
don't
not
know.
hating on you.
I've just been
you.
like out of the house and stuff, and I don't know. You can't always
No, I'm
cart the
just
spinning
totally
wheel
teasing.
around. And I do.
Well,
I really. It's not that I want an easy class with this chapstick cozy. Like, I really want it, and I've wanted it for a few years. But everyone always like bashes on the chapstick cozies, you know, because they're tiny and like don't take that long.
okay, here's my
But
theory
they're
on that.
useful, and I'm gonna use it, and I want it.
Well, and here's the thing. Some people will make a bracelet
True.
because they like them and they like to wear them. And some
Exactly.
people will make chapstick cozies because they like them and they will use them. And some people make doll clothes because they like them and they will use them.
True.
They all have about the same amount of yardage.
True. True.
Sometimes there's a little bit more effort with the smaller things, I think, personally.
It is kind of annoying crocheting with tiny, or hook and yarn.
I think the hardest part about making these,
And on my finger, I'm like,
I know your fingers cramp. No, was picking out the button. See the button?
Is that sparkly?
It's silver and it's like a person. I think it's from.
A person.
It's like a head.
My eye just.
I think it's from like a. Let me see if I can get that. Okay, I hope I did not make you sick. But let me hold it up really. Let me try to be still and hold it.
Like a penny, almost.
Yeah, but it's a woman.
Okay.
So that's that one. I picked that one because it's silver and I couldn't find a color that I liked because I was trying to find buttons with a shank.
Yeah. Ooh, I didn't even think about that with this.
And then with the other one that I'm making, okay, like this wasn't the hardest part of making the thing. Like crocheting with that small, like I used a size C hook, so it's super small.
That's what I'm using.
Yeah. And then for my other one, I figured it's green, and I would go with just a plain silver, like
that
latch work one. So these are all buttons that I like inherited from grandma or mom, or I had a friend who she used to buy like buttons at auctions, like just buy them, and she let me go through them, and I took a bunch. Like some people can find buttons at their Goodwills. I never can. But if I do, I buy them. But I never have. If I would find them, I would buy it. Like a bucket of buttons.
Do you crochet the button right on there? Or
Yeah,
did you
I did.
sew it on?
I crocheted it on.
Okay.
I used a piece of dental floss. And I put it one side in through the shank. I put it around the yarn and put it back through the shank, the other side through the shank. And then I pulled the yarn through so that it was on the yarn. And then I like chained it into place. Okay. If that makes sense.
Kind of.
Oh. There is a chapstick cozy pattern that shows you how to do it. It's like a tutorial pattern. It's the one that has the like ring of chapstick cozies in rainbow colors.
I think I followed that actually. But that was like years ago because I made them for the kids. And I never made one for myself.
So yeah, back to spinning. We're not spinning. Okay,
Sorry,
on
we're
to
like so off topic.
okay, weaving. Anything? Me either.
No.
Sewing, I've been doing a lot and a lot of sewing because that seems to be the thing. And I applied for the homespun yarn party again this year.
Did you hear back?
No, we hear back at the beginning of February. So if I get accepted, I'm gonna do a whole lot more sewing. So my whole like get the Slytherin Order of the Serpent first class this term finally might not happen.
Well, unless there's classes that you can sew for.
Yeah, which there sometimes there is, but
There's
sometimes
usually at least one or two,
yeah.
which
So
is nice.
I like the ones that are saying sewing's accepted where you don't have to like pre
Yeah.
come up with something because I'm lazy like that. So, but have you been sewing?
I did. I broke it out. It is Katie's
Ooh.
birthday on Thursday, so I really hope she doesn't watch this episode tomorrow, which is Wednesday, the day before her birthday, because I'm making her wait for gifts.
Well, tell her she's not allowed to watch it.
No, because then she will.
Oh, okay.
She doesn't always watch the podcast. She says it's weird watching us.
Okay.
Either way, I made her a project bag.
Ooh, nice. Oh, nice. Sweet.
And like I just kind of winged it. It's padded, and I like put things on the zippers.
Cool.
And it has, I don't know if you can see in there.
Pockets.
There's pockets and stuff. But I left like holes open. I actually think I might sew in little hooks so that you can hook it up to a strap if she wanted it like at the shoulder. But otherwise, I left that open so you could fold it down.
Cool.
When you're knitting.
So it doesn't get
caught on the zipper.
Good. That's smart. I might steal that idea.
Yeah. But yeah, so there's a few pockets and stuff. I was quite proud of it.
That's cool.
But yeah.
I could use a project bag.
So it's quite
No, I'm serious.
Okay.
Because I like have some for mine, but I like when people make me things. Especially for my birthday, that was
so
like,
does the zipper look stupid all hanging out like that?
No, it looks good. That's a smart idea.
And then I zipped it shut. And then I made a little thing like this.
Cool.
Which I only had an orange thing like this, and that annoyed me, but whatever, because it doesn't match. But she likes purple and green, so.
I have.
Hence the green and purple.
Go to the Dollar Tree. You can get a 3-pack of those thingies, carabiners.
Okay.
And the ones I got, one was orange and one was pink and one was silver. So.
But fun, hey?
There you go.
And it's a good size. It's not quite sweater bag size, but it's like bigger project. I mean, obviously it's like, I don't know, 12. Actually, I think it's like 14 inches across.
That's cool.
But yeah, so that's that. I have other things for her too, but I'm not going to say just in case.
She does watch. Yeah, I get it.
But that's all.
Sorry, I keep like
all I've sewn.
moving my computer every time I try to scroll. So next up after sewing is gym. How has your cardio knitting gone?
Well, good. I mean, I set my goals really low the past week, so that was good. But I reached it. I didn't do anything this week yet, but I want to do 2 times, so I'll probably do tomorrow, and Friday.
I too set my goals low because I don't want to like not reach my goals.
Yeah, because then it just makes you feel bad.
Yeah. And I mean, there's no consequences yet in our challenge. Yeah. Though I might, and it's only the 2nd week. So, you know, but I reached my goal last week and I've already cardio knitted once this week.
Awesome. What's your goal this week?
2 times. I'm starting slow. I will work it up to 3 times. I'm trying to make it like a super habit. So like I just get up and do it.
Yeah, no, I hear you. Same thing.
Like I already know if I'm like, oh, I'll do it later. I don't. So I get up and I do it. I have learned that much about myself.
Me too. Another goal of mine is to send you the sock yarn.
That needs to be done. You were supposed to do that last week.
I
I
know,
did
but
get
it
some.
wasn't in my goals. It was just like, oh, I need to do that too. I haven't even looked. I should just go find a thing.
You guys should go if you're doing the cardio knitting with us, or you want to join. You can still join. Um, in the thread is a gallery of glory. It has all the pictures of the sock yarn,
Ooh, did lots of
and
people
it's
send it?
linked in the headers. No, I only have 3 right now.
Oh, okay.
Mine, Lamb Chops, and Mama Jack's.
Okay.
Mama Jack, is that how you say her name? Mama C something. Mama. I call her Mama Jack because it ends with a CK, and I don't think it has a J in there, but that's what I call it when I see her name. I'm sorry if that's not your real Ravelry name, but as Lamb Chop knows, I give people names in my head. So when I see their Ravatar moves like this when they're speaking to me in the forums. People's Ravatars move, and they look like their Ravatar in my head. So, yes, I'm strange. So, Lamb Chop for the long time was Lamb Chop 007 because she's Lamb Chop 00, but I call her 007 because she's cool like that. And so now we have a new Mama Jack. Even if that's not her real Ravelry name, it is in my head. If you would like your own Ravelry name, just post a lot and I will give you one. I mean, it might only be in my head, but whatever.
I do that too. And then, like, I forget what one, like, or who it was, but, like, I've known someone for, like, a year. And then I'm like, oh, is that really their Ravelry name? Like, and it, like, pops out clearly to me as, like, how it's supposed to be pronounced. Like, it's really easy.
That's
I
really
don't know.
funny. Yeah, I'm bad like that too. Like, I remember. Okay, now we're on to random randomness because here's a majorly random story. So in high school, our high school had a swim team, and they were really good. And a friend of mine was dating one of the guys on the swim team, and she got to do announcements. She roped me in to do the announcing, like where you say such and such are racing the whatever race.
Yeah.
So she got me into doing that one semester. And pronouncing the name, I don't know why. I couldn't pronounce names back then, and you have to read people's last names. Even worse than Ravelry names.
Yeah.
But I would, like, butcher them like crazy. So that's my random story about names.
That's awesome.
And then they would throw us in the pool after they won the swim meet.
Fun
Yeah.
times.
It was fun. I was in high school, and yeah, they were Speedos. So anyways, randomly, anything else going on in your life?
Yes.
And they are.
I'm sorry. I'm still listening to the Mortal Instruments series, which is good.
That is.
And
What book are you on?
okay. 3.
Oh, okay. City of
So, yeah.
Glass?
They're good.
Okay.
That's that. But like I get in my own little zone, like, and I listen to them, and I haven't been on like Ravelry in like 3 days
know.
because of it. So I'm sorry if you're trying to get a hold of me or whatever. Also,
It takes her long to respond to text too, just so you know when she's in her
Me?
zone.
I
Yeah.
respond to texts.
Yeah, like 20 minutes later.
20 minutes.
I mean, you have your phone on you all the time. You should respond within 5 minutes.
If it's after a certain time at night, my buzzing and beeping goes off. Like, it's a nighttime setting.
Right.
For
I'm
real.
talking about during the day.
Oh, I don't always have it on me. If I wear comfy, like, yoga pants and I don't have pockets, then it's not on me.
What do you think your bra is for?
My iPod. Can't fit both.
Okay, anyways.
Okay, so I made some little charms, peanut butter and jelly charms,
Oh, those are awesome. You're like so talented. It's not even
out of
funny.
clay,
Those are
um,
awesome.
which was really fun because Katie and I were joking around about getting BFF necklaces or whatever one time, and then we saw on Etsy or something they had peanut butter and jelly, and I was like, I think at the same time we are both like, I'm jelly. I was like, no, I'm jelly. You're peanut butter. Like, and we would fight about it.
Okay.
Um,
That reminds me of Romeo and Michelle's high school reunion when they're like, I'm the Rhoda. No, I'm the Rhoda.
so I made another one
Oh, that's cool.
that
It's
has
half and
both,
half.
which I
So how
put
did you get the jelly one? It looks hold it up again. I want to see
the
it.
jelly. I took the E6000 glue.
Yeah.
The E6000 glue, is that in focus?
Yeah, for the most part.
Is ish.
Kind of. Yeah. Oh, there. Okay. Yeah. The
And then I mixed in I like took a razor blade and cut off crepus, the oil crayon thing.
Yeah.
Some people use like pastels, like the chalk,
Yeah.
and you like scrape off some of the dust and you mix it up into the glue and then just put it on. For the peanut
So
butter,
cool.
which I think looks awesome and like
It does.
like
It makes
peanut
me
butter.
want peanut butter.
Um, I took the glue that you can use to like adhere, or the,
Yeah.
what is
It's
this,
like
the
it's like
polymer glue or whatever
yeah.
adhesive that you can like put two balls together and
It's
like,
liquid polymer clay,
yeah.
basically.
So I took a pile of that and then just a little bit of the clay and mixed that up and then like spread it on.
That's cool.
Yeah. So anyway, so I made like a set. So I'm gonna make like I have four, like two of these and two of these. So I'm gonna make a necklace for both of us.
Oh, cool.
So we can both have like the same thing. So she's like, I don't want the stupid brown peanut butter. um, anyways, and then I took the other. I'm gonna do the one that's too, like the one I put on her purse, like just as a zipper pull.
Oh, that's cool.
But yeah, that was fun. That was on one of the days it was like freezing out, and then the girls made like charms for like their elastic band bracelets. Have your girls done that?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, they're all the rage right now.
They are all the rage.
So no, but it was really fun making the little breads and stuff. I really think they're cute.
They are cute.
I like them a lot. My thing turned off, so I don't even know what else I was gonna say.
Cold out, no school.
Yes, today. And yesterday, they had school yesterday, but a lot of people on Facebook and stuff were complaining that our school district did not cancel for the kids that walk. Like, we're in a community that the schools are called neighborhood schools, so they don't do busing. So, like, people live, or so they say, close enough that the children can walk to school if they can't be driven. We drive our kids, so it doesn't really matter. But it's been like negative 12 out. It was the
I'm
other day.
surprised they didn't cancel.
With wind chills too, even like below that. On Monday, so like we even told the kids like wait inside, because usually they walk out and meet us at the van. We said wait inside and we'll pull around in like the forever long line of vehicles to pick you up, which we did. So then they canceled school for today, even like halfway through Monday. They called and said, so they're home. But I'm like, really? They have not had school so much for this like freezing cold weather. If this winter keeps up, it's like they already, I think, have to make up a day or two for having off. I think they had like in the spring sometime they had like a Friday or two that would have been off, like that are filled in. And I think those
Yeah.
two are filled in. So if they have another day off, they have to like add on to their summer now, which is gonna. I mean, whatever. But it's just like I'd rather them have off and be able to play outside, like for a ton of snow.
Snow, yeah. Um, well, according to one of the really bad movies that I've watched,
Yes.
when this starts happening, the whole world's going to crap and it's going to turn into an icy ice place and we're going to freeze in our houses because they're not equipped to keep us warm.
Our house has stayed warm, but like if the heater goes
Well, that's
out
according to the Sci-Fi
or
Channel.
something, it could totally happen.
Yeah.
I'm
Well, no,
if
this
if
was
it
like they
happens, I'm
froze
like
even with the heat.
running down or not running. We're driving to my friend's house who lives in the country. She has like a wood stove
Yeah,
that they
that
heat their
sounds.
house with, and I'm totally jumping in that. We actually already have a plan for like apocalypse type thing. Like
I know. But no, I'm just saying, like, according to the polar vortex on the sci-fi movies, it's the end of the world.
we're all gonna die.
It's gonna be awesome,
Um,
but cold.
but well, we have yarn, so we're good.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been chilly out, but it has. I mean, it's been. I haven't
I
really been
don't
outside.
I don't really mind the cold weather. Like for us this last week, it's been cold. Like this today it was get cold and tomorrow it's supposed to be super cold. But like over the weekend on like Sunday and Saturday, it snowed all day and it was beautiful and it was just snowing. I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, it was like 12 or something, but it wasn't like bad because on Saturday we went to the Ice Fest in Ligonier, but it was snowing and it was like so pretty, but everyone was like freaking out. And I'm like, "Hello people, you live in Pennsylvania."
It
I can
snows.
understand that kind of attitude if you lived in Texas or Florida where it doesn't really snow all that much.
Right.
But I'm like, it's just freaking snow.
It's winter. Expect it.
I know. That's what I was saying. And then everyone's like, well, how are the roads? Like, that was the first question anyone asks you when we went to church or wherever. And I was like, oh, it's not bad. And then you'd hear other people, oh my gosh, they're so bad.
Well,
And I'm
drive
like,
slow and you'll be
yeah,
fine. Or
yeah.
like pay attention.
Well, I think part of the problem is they don't plow very well here.
Mm,
They like wait until it's done snowing and then plow, which is the dumbest thing ever.
yeah.
Okay, not really. They do plow some, but not as much as they should. So yeah. Anyways, so we went to the Ice Fest.
Yes.
And it's awesome. So in Ligonier, Pennsylvania, where there are 2 yarn stores, and there are none in Johnstown. I just want to point that out. Anyways, back to that. Ligonier, there is the home. It's like a really cute town. Like it kind of reminds me of. You ever watched that show Gilmore Girls, where they have like that town, and it's like a small town, and everyone knows everyone else, and they do all kinds of crazy things in the town center. Kind of like Heart of Dixie, only Gilmore Girls was with a mom and a daughter. Like, it was funny.
It's on my to
Anyways,
watch list.
I wish they had it on Netflix. But
Oh, they
anyways,
don't?
no.
I
Gilmore Girls,
swear it
no.
was.
No. Maybe on Amazon Prime.
Maybe that's why I haven't watched it.
That's why.
I did start watching Bomb Girls.
It's good, isn't it?
Sorry,
You don't
continue
like
on your
it.
story.
Okay, anyways. No, so that's what Ligonier. So they every year they bring in these blocks of ice and then they like carve them with like Dremels or like hacksaws. Huge things. And they carve these awesome things. And it's amazing. Like you watch them and they like have these blocks of ice which are like this big and then they fuse them together by pouring water
That's
and
great.
putting them on and then they like put like paper on as a guideline of what to carve and then they carve these awesome sculptures
That's cool.
and they have them all around the town and you can walk and go to different places. Well, I had a gift card for Christmas for the yarn store down there. One of the yarn stores, my favorite one down there, which is Kathy's Creations, who Kathy Zimmerman owns, and she's really nice. So anyways, I went in because Andy was on the phone. So I said, we're going to go in the yarn store. So I made the girls come with me, and we went to the yarn store. And she had just got in a Madeline Tosh order that she had ordered. So I decided to splurge a little bit and use my gift card on this beautiful
Ooh.
Mad Tosh light. It's merino. The name is Coquette, and I got it because I have this. Um, I did something with Slytherin last term. It was one of the Slytherin staff challenges,
Okay.
and I participated in it, and I my name got picked, so I won a choice download pattern download of choice. And it might have just been um I forget what it was for, but I have this pattern called Medusa. It's this crochet, I think it's crocheted, no, I think it's knit scarf, but it's like totally cool looking, and it calls for a skein of Mad Tosh light, and I said, ooh, I'll get this. And so I got this. It's like a fuchsia pink, like tonal, and I love it. I don't know if you can tell with the coloring.
It's very pretty. No, it looks a little more reddish, but that's okay.
Yeah, no, it's like pink. So then I also got a Lolo bar
Ooh.
because I had a little bit left on my thing, and she has them right by the checkout. So as I was talking to her, I was smelling all the smells, and I had decided between this. I got the cocoa mango. It was either that or the bergamot one.
Bergamot?
Bergamot, like what's in Earl Grey tea.
Okay.
It's really yummy smelly. But I got the cocoa mango, and I actually have been using it. Like, these Lolo body bars are for everywhere, not just your hands. So I've been using it when I get out of the shower because I get really dry in the winter, and I've been using it all over, and I just love it. And then I smell like I should be on a beach with the smell. So it's like a nice smell to have. So that was my like Christmas gift.
Very cool.
I had fun with that. It was fun. Ooh, today I got a package. I got my fiber of the month. It was
Very cool.
nice. So she sends, and that's the Christmas gift I got from Andy, um, and the girls. It was a fiber of the month club. I think it was three months, maybe 6. I don't remember how many I got. Anyways, so it came today, and that's from Luthvarian Fiber Arts.
Okay.
So she always sends a little sample
That's nice.
bat. So this one is called Northside, and I really like the color green on that one.
It's pretty.
Totally. And then she sends with it like a little thing, and there's like a tea bag in it, and it says, "Have some tea while you spin or knit." But this time, I think this was this bat that I got spun up. Like, she spun some of it.
Okay.
Not my bat, but like the bats that she made, she spun some.
Yeah.
And included that with the tea. And then this is what I got. It's like really, like, it's hard to see in here, but it's like a maroonish purpley wine color, and then green, and then there's some gray and like white. So this is called, I gotta find it, Lichen. It's Rambouillet, Colonial Merino, Bamboo, and Nylon.
Cool.
So that's what I got today in the mail. It was a nice mail day. It's always a nice mail day when you don't get bills, but you get fiber.
That is true.
And I think that's it. Oh, I made pumpkin pie. Kind of from scratch. It was like canned pumpkin that I had bought, and I was going to make like pumpkin bread with it or something.
That sounds
But
really
I
good.
had some pie crust already made. Okay, just kidding. They were like store-bought already made. So I made a pumpkin pie. Now, the recipe on the back of the can says to use condensed milk. And I was like, screw that. I don't have any of that. So I looked in Grandma's old cookbook that I have. and it had just plain old milk. So I used that recipe, and it was really good.
Hmm.
Like we have like 2 pieces left, maybe, of the second pie because I made 2.
You might have to share that.
It was yummy. It was just your traditional Betty Crocker recipe.
Oh, okay.
Now, then I have one more thing on my list, and then I'll stop talking. I am totally obsessed with Haven. It's on Netflix. It's a sci-fi channel original show. It's about this girl. She's in the FBI, and she goes to this town called Haven
Okay.
in Haven, Maine, and all these weird things happen. People have these things called the Troubles. And like the one guy's trouble is he can't feel anything. So he can't like touch, like he can't feel anything.
Weird.
Yeah. So like the first season of most shows really suck anyways. So the first season I liked and I was like, "Oh, this is interesting. I'll watch it." But now I'm on the third season and it's totally like I'm like, "Holy cow, it's so good." So I've been like watching it pretty much nonstop.
That's cool.
Yeah. Okay, when I mean nonstop, I mean like I've been watching like 1 or 2 maybe at night when I wait for Andy to come home from work. So, yeah, that's nonstop.
That's
So,
fun.
yeah. That's the show I've been like totally loving. And then I actually like they said because you watched Haven, you know how Netflix does that.
Yeah.
So it suggested this Harper's Island show.
Okay.
So I remember when that show came out and I started watching it. I'm not sure if I like it or not. But in that show, there's a bunch of people from other shows in it. So like the girl from Bomb Girls
Hmm.
is in there. Not the dark-haired one, the blonde girl
Okay.
is in it in the Fear Island or whatever it's called. Harper's Island.
Cool.
And then Bobby from Supernatural's in it. And there's a bunch of other people in it. But anyways, yeah. Haven. I've been watching it. It's good. Oh, did you finish already? Wow.
No, I need to get a button first, right? And put it on and then finish it.
Yeah.
Did you go all the way up to the top?
No, I would make the lip now. You could always just sew a button on later.
That's no fun. I might rip out a little bit then.
Okay.
Cool.
So yeah. Oh, and because you've been talking about listening to the City of Bones books, I have the first 3 books as books.
Yes. Did you start it?
I started reading the first one and I'm picturing it because I watched the movie too, so I can picture the people.
Yeah.
I didn't watch it so I could picture the people. I'm reading it and I'm picturing the people.
Okay.
I generally don't like to watch movies before the books.
I agree with that statement.
I don't really like watching them after reading the books right away either, though. Because I get mad when they don't fit what I made them in my mind.
I get upset with things sometimes, but really, like, I know movies and books are totally
Yeah.
different things, so I'm okay with it.
What was I watching the other day? And I was like, huh. Oh, we rented Percy Jackson, Sea of Monsters.
We have it, yeah.
Because we have the first one. And so we were watching it. And I'm like, I really hope they finish with those books. Because we've read all the books. Correction, I've read all the books. We're on like book 4 in our listening adventures. When we go on trips, we listen to a book. And I was like, I wonder if how they're going to do it because they changed it just a little bit. Because at the end of the Sea of Monsters is not like the end of the second book at all.
I'm trying to think
Like
straight.
Kronos doesn't come.
Oh, yeah, they totally messed that up.
So I'm like wondering what they're going to do with that.
I don't know. They're good movies, but they do mess with the storyline. But
Yeah,
every
but I
every
mean,
every book to movie does, so whatever.
which they, with the Harry Potter ones they did. Like we did a Harry Potter movie marathon last week, and I was watching it, and I still, to this day, get so annoyed when they just announce the things that you should have happened. Like when
They
Bill Weasley, hey, I'm Bill Weasley. I got caught by a grayback.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah. And I'm sitting there like talking to the screen. I'm like, yeah, when you were fighting when Dumbledore died, I was
Yeah.
just like, I was just like, because you left that part out, or they like bring Dobby back after giving all of his parts to other people, stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Or they just announce it like,
They
oh,
do that
this
with
is happening
lots of
because blah
books.
blah 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 blah. I'm
Yes.
like, oh, it would take 2 seconds to put that in the movie,
And not
but
just announce it. I totally agree.
yeah. So like that, those little things like that annoy me, but for the most part, I don't get too much annoyed anymore because I can separate that. But except
Yeah.
for those little things where they just do stupid announcements like that, it annoys me.
Me too.
So yeah, but I do actually like watching books that were that are movies now. Like my book club, we're reading Divergent right now, which I've already read it. So I'm reading it. I'm re-listening to it now. Like I read it and then I listened to it and now I'm listening to it again. And I fully intend on listening to the other two books right after.
Very cool.
So, but that's all. What were you gonna say something? I kept interrupting you.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I'm good.
I think we're done then.
I think so.
So we'll talk to you guys next week and we hope you come back.
All right. Bye.
Bye.